going on, guys? So today I'm so excited, guys. I'm finally getting to do a video that I've always wanted to do, so stick around, you guys. It's gonna be a very detailed video on my period hacks, my period routine, my tips, my hygiene tips during periods. We're actually going to talk about all the things that you wanna know about periods, everything that people don't talk about, or maybe people are afraid to talk about. And by the way, guys, thank you to everyone that is my subscriber. You're always making my days. You guys don't know, actually. You don't know. And if you're new to this channel, hey, welcome to my channel. You're going to like it here. So like this video, okay? Yeah, guys, so let's begin. I'm going to start with my pads, the pads that I use, because I know many people want to know. I'm also curious of the pads that you guys use. For me, I love using active. I don't have the active pads right now, and I also like using the tacky pads that, I don't know, they used to be around, but these days I don't see them in the supermarkets. I think ilikuwa inaitwa mulch or something. They were so good, and they were not noisy. You know, those papers, those wraps that they put, those pads were so good, but it's so hard to get them. I just don't know why they don't stock them. And also currently I have this always. I've already opened it. Yeah, I love, but my favorite is the tacky one and the active, but I also use this always. This is the ultra thin, because the thick one is usually too thick for me. That's for me. So yeah. What pads do you guys use, by the way? Comment down below and tell me, because I understand these pads actually do different things to different people. You might find ukivaa zingine unachomeka huku. Oh, you can't see. Some will cause some irritation, you know, so you need to know the right pads for you. For me, I use those three, but maybe I can discover more, you know. I'm still experimenting, guys. And I'm also going to talk about how often you should change your pads. For me, I love, actually it's not for me, this is just what it is. This is what you have to do, guys. Pads cannot stay for more than 8 hours. That's the maximum. It doesn't matter whichever pads you're using. Please don't stay with your pads for more than 8 hours. Actually, you should change your pad between 6 to 8 hours. But you know, some people have different. If your flow is not that heavy, you can stay with it up to around 7 hours. But don't stay with the pad for more than 8 hours. Okay? Yeah, at least change it within 6 to 8 hours. But you know, some people have a very heavy flow, so you find if you have a heavy flow, your pad will be filling so fast. So for you, you'll have to change it more often, and it's okay. You can also use the ultra thick. The thick pads, they are so good when you have a heavy flow, you know. Let's talk about showering. You guys, for me, I shower twice every day when I have my periods. I know that some people who love showering every time, but I think some people are just too sensitive. Although by the time you get used to, you know, these things, you'll stop being too sensitive. For me, I shower twice every time I have my periods. But sometimes, you know, when they come and you're not prepared, you could shower more than that. Or if you mess yourself, you know, these things happen and it's too normal. So yeah, you can shower 3 times, although 2 times is enough for me. And a tip for that, for me, I always know when my periods are about to come, so I always shave before. You know, you can't shave when you're having them, you know. So the best thing is to get ready for them by shaving or waxing or whatever you guys love to do. I feel like waxing is too uchungu. It's too painful for me. Although I hear from those who love it, the more you do it, the more you get used to it. So I'm going to be a regular waxer, but for the meantime, I love shaving and it has been working for me. So I don't know about you guys. Just comment and share with us what you do. You guys know that you have to shower properly because that time, okay, generally your area, your feminine area is always so sensitive. Because your feminine area is so sensitive, it's always sensitive whether you have periods or not. So you have to be careful on the soaps, the bathing soaps that you use. I love to use non-scented soaps. I don't know about you, but I prefer using Geisha for the scented soap. I think Geisha is good. It has never affected me. And I always see people use Dove too. Although my go-to soap always is Sunlight. I love Sunlight. It's the best. Actually, you know, babies bathe with Sunlight, so I prefer washing myself with Sunlight. But you know, everyone has their own preferences, so I won't talk about that. Although you know yourself, if you have a very sensitive skin, then try using Sunlight because it is never sensitive and it's not scented. It's the perfect soap for that. Also, when you have periods, just use a good soap. You don't want to complicate yourself, you know. Yeah, another thing you need to have if you're going to school or you're going to work, you know, if you're staying in the house, you're just good. But if you're going to school or work, then you need to have a period kit. I have my period kit with me here. So this is basically where you put all your essentials, you know. You don't want to forget anything. So please have yourself a period kit. In my period kit, I always have pads. You don't want to carry the whole roll. You know it's not going to fit in your kit. So carry yourself at least 3 pads. For me, I always carry at least 3. And if you have a very heavy flow, of course, the 3 will not be over within a day. But if you have a very heavy flow, then you're going to need them. So carry enough pads in your period kit. Another thing I like to have in my period kit is my wipes. I always use these baby wipes. I think baby wipes are the best because they are not sensitive and they are not so scented. Although I know people have different preferences. There are people who love scented ones. For me, I love these baby wipes. Also, you need to have these pocket tissues. You can have any product. For me, I use this in the meantime. And also remember, pocket tissues is different from tissues, okay? So even if you've carried tissue papers, always have yourself some pocket tissues. It's so good. And then I always have this body spray with me. You can also carry any deodorant or any spray. For me, this is what I'm currently using, although I know people use different products, you know, so I'm not here to tell you the best products, although these ones, the ones that I use really work for me, so you can try them if you've not, you know, if you don't have your preference. But I know everyone has their options, so you can use any. I love having a body spray or just carry yourself any deodorants because you want to smell good the whole day and you want to be confident. One thing about body sprays, they give you the confidence because you know you're smelling good, so you can speak in front of people and you won't feel down, yeah? Okay, let's talk about cramps because I know many people experience this, many girls. Let me just say, in my own experience, for me, I don't have cramps every month, but you find, you know, my periods are so different. Some months I have cramps. Other months I experience so much headache. Other times I have so much stomachache. Now, it's not cramps, just stomachache and even diarrhea. Other months I find myself so sick. You have this feeling like you feel just sick. So for me, it just depends. I can never predict. And the best months is when I have a pimple here or here. A pimple is so good because it's not too painful. So my periods have so many signs. I don't know about you guys. So let me talk about cramps, because I know many people have a challenge when they have cramps and they really disturb. I know. When I get them, I'm not usually in the mood, by the way. I know. So my tips for reducing them: first of all, take a hot shower. Hot showers do well when you have cramps. Please don't take cold showers. I know at times it's too hot, you want to take a cold shower, but it's only good if you take a hot shower when you have cramps, okay? Another tip, put a heating bath on your stomach. Oh, you can't see me, guys. And it really relieves pain and those things. It's really relieving. Or you can put a hot cloth on your stomach. Ukae ni kama una massage the stomach area. And of course, you can take medicines. By the way, in your period kit, I forgot to say, I didn't have medicines, but it's always good to put painkillers in your period kit, because you never know. And also carry yourself some snacks, because sometimes when you have periods, you get so hungry. I don't know where that hunger comes from. So please always put something to eat in the period kit or in your bag. Just carry yourself anything, because you want to be comfortable when you have periods, you know. Let's talk about something else. I know guys don't exercise during periods, but I would advise you guys to actually do a lot of workouts when you're on periods. For me, I never used to do anything when I'm on periods. Nilikuwa tu napata and I would stay, rest. You know, it's good to rest, but always exercise. If you don't love workouts, then try to walk. It really helps your blood to flow actually, and you'll be so healthy, by the way, during that entire time. So please try to exercise. You can work out or you can just walk. Just do anything. I know some people, when they have the cramps, they don't want to walk, but for me, when I have cramps and then I walk, I feel so relieved. Yeah. So you don't have to walk the whole day, you know. Just walk for around 30 minutes, constant 30 minutes. It's going to do wonders for you. And even when you're about to get your periods, you know, that time you get some cramps, the best thing to do is to walk. Once you walk, they just come. I know, I've experienced all that. I know. Another tip is to stay hydrated when you're on periods. I love staying hydrated. You know, you're losing a lot of liquids in your body. So the best thing is to stay hydrated. You guys, never forget that. But for me, I love drinking warm water. I would advise you to drink warm water, guys. Also, it's so advisable to sleep well and rest, you know. Have at least 8 hours of sleep during the night, and also you can try and sleep during the day if you're not busy, and if you're really working, try and be resting. Don't put so much pressure on your body. You know, resting gives you that comfort feeling. It's so relieving to rest. So please try and rest while on your periods. And also for me, when I'm sleeping, I always sleep with my pajamas. Try and sleep with trousers. Please don't sleep with a dress. You don't want to mess your bed sheets. And also, you know, when you're on your dress, you just unalala tu anyhowly, but the trouser is so good. It helps your pad to stay intact, so you'll not mess anything, you'll not mess your bed sheets. And a tip, when you're going to sleep, make sure you change your pad. Don't sleep with the pad that you had worn. Wear a new pad, because you don't want to have a messy night. You want your night to be so good, so always wear a new pad when you're going to sleep, okay? Lastly but not the least, have a pamper routine. For me, when I'm on my periods, I love having my pamper routine. I don't know about you guys, but I love myself. I really love pampering myself. By the way, I think I'll do a pamper routine video for me. I love that. Try, even if you're so busy, just try and have a pamper day for yourself. It's really good. So you guys, I know this video is super long. It's longer than I expected, but I had to share this like a big sister. Today I'm feeling like a big sis. Yeah guys, I really enjoyed giving you those tips. I know I'm not exhausted. There are so many things we love to do, and you know you keep on discovering them as you grow up. So guys, please feel free to share your tips and tricks in the comment section. I know I've left so many. So yeah, I don't want this video to be extremely long, but I really enjoyed doing this video, guys. If it was helpful, please remember to share with your friends and also like the video. You can comment and tell me more videos that you'd love to see. I will definitely do them. In the meantime, guys, let's chat on the comment section down below. Yeah, until next time, bye guys.